Cyberpunk Edgerunners is the newest masterpiece in the anime sphere currently, trending on Twitter consistently and bringing new fans into the cyberpunk genre after the Cyberpunk 2077 saga that happened, which, Jesus Christ.
Is this game worth it? Does that answer your question?
Reviving a game that was struggling to even get a first, second, or even a third chance in the eyes of gamers. So essentially, Edgerunners saved 2077 and paved the future to what's to come. Now context. Cyberpunk 2077 will go down as the most controversial launches in gaming history due to the promises that weren't delivered, the buggy state of the game, and whatever this is. What is going on? With that, a lot of players who managed to finish the game left pretty meh feeling, and some of them felt the game had potential to be very good in the future. Not what was promised, but very, very great. 2 years worth of updates and constantly trying to defend the game, which, hey, I was one of those. I was like, hey, the game will get better, and bug fixes later, and the game is now in a very, very good state compared to 2 years ago. While that was going on, Edgerunners was in the dark. Many people thought the project was either forgotten or it was never going to come out until July of this year, where Anime Expo happened, and I had the privilege of seeing the first episode of Edgerunners be showcased. But at the panel, CDPR stated that they believed in Studio Trigger to be able to capture the chaotic world that is Cyberpunk, and they sure the fuck did. Studio Trigger managed to capture the huge shit show that is Night City, the highs and the lows of the city, and makes you feel like you're a part of that very gringy and hell show that is the city. The main character, David, is a very perfect example of this, a kid who has no choice but to live this life in Night City, and he experiences the good and bad of living in Night City. Also, Trigger does a really good job on making every character lovable and badass. Trigger's storytelling and presentation makes you feel like you're a part of the gang, and it feels like you've known them for so many years, even though you pretty much known them for like, what, 3 episodes? And in Night City fashion, you get to see how they act around each other, what do they do by day, and you know, how do they see each other as like a gang? Because really, they see each other as family, which is very present when you continue to watch the show. The sound design, soundtrack, and art are all 10 out of 10. If you want a studio to capture a genre that is gritty, dark, and chaotic like Cyberpunk, Studio Trigger is the main people for the job. Now, the anime in my eyes is a masterpiece, even topping my favorite anime of all time, which is Chainsaw Man. That is how good this show is. Now, I know I might be hyping this show up a little bit too much, but trust me, it is well worth deserved, especially since it's a 10 episode series that has a very solid conclusion and sets up what the game has to offer. Now, how does this tie into the game doing so well? Well, let me show you. As you can tell, 104,000 concurrent players right now, and it had an all-time peak of 1 million 2 years ago, and it has a 24-hour peak of 122,000, right? This is the trajectory after the anime came out. Look at this. That's insane. And this is just on PC. Even CDPR themselves thanked players for reaching 1 million players. Look at this, 1 million. And this is recent. And look at the boy David. Look at Fly. And even the GOAT himself, the best game developer of all time, Hideo Kojima, was praising the game. He was praising it. Look, this is insane. Now, I know this might sound like me, praising everything that is to do with Cyberpunk. I get that. And I still don't condone what happened with the launch of Cyberpunk 2077. But I do think that this game does have potential. And I'm very glad that, the game is getting a second, third chance at life. Because the game has potential. I really do think so. But there's also one last thing. The future. This sets 2 things that is to happen in the future. 1, it is that we're going to see more game-based animes that are hopefully good I do not want an Apex Legends anime. I swear to God, if I see that, ooh, I'm gonna lose my mind. We already seen Genshin Impact come out with an announcement of an anime, so you can see what other studios might be cooking. 2, it is that we hopefully get more support and stories told in the Cyberpunk IP, and hopefully another expansion after the first one due to the successfulness of the anime and the rise of popularity in the game. Also, I hope you guys enjoyed, and as well as you know, the game is on sale. The game is on sale. You can give the game a shot. If you don't believe me, you can see it here. The game is on sale, so you guys can go pick it up for at least $30 on PC. Go pick up the game. Go pick up the game. I hope you guys enjoyed though. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. And if you guys want to see more content just like this, let me know in the comments. Anyway, this has been. I'll see you guys later. Peace.